Hello, welcome to this update for Asia. Let's see what's happening with this storm system in China. A lot of snow in some areas, central, southeastern China, in the mountains, some northern Myanmar as well, and some storms as well in northern Myanmar, spots of northeastern India, and some snow in Bhutan, and spots of Tibet as well. But the main thing going on are these storms in central China, plus this rain and snow in spots of northeastern China and into South Korea, spot or two of freezing rain as well, and some snow into North Korea too. So be aware, those areas throughout the rest of today, Sunday, still shows some storms central China and some snow there in China, but the main system goes into Japan there with some storms and some snow too, more rain, especially more rains most of central southern Japan, some snow in the north as well. So Monday this goes and still shows storms into China Monday into Tuesday because of the remnants of the system. So this like Monday night tomorrow in China. So be careful those storms. It does show some cape here, which is the instability that fuels thunderstorms, and it's kind of warmer in southern China than it is further north. So there's the potential for some of the storms to be severe in terms of some strong winds and some hail, but not really anything that crazy. But just be aware, especially because of that cape and the temperatures there. So be aware, and you see still some snow Monday tomorrow further north there in China, and this goes there, and this is by like Monday night, Tuesday still shows some snow or rain in Japan. In some areas there's South Korea too, and shows the storms in China going towards the ocean there. Some like near Taiwan and some areas, and it's always good to be aware for like potential water spouts or tornadoes with these storms, because it's almost spring, and those temperature differences can cause some severe weather. So be aware. Monday the show freezing rain in a spot or two there, southeastern China and South Korea, a few spots. So Monday, Tuesday, does show this other system, the system in Japan Tuesday, more rain and snow there. So let's see, today's Sunday, there'll be a system into Monday in Japan, and then that one goes, and this the second wave on Tuesday. So be careful there, and so some snow very close to Tokyo too, some rain, maybe very light snow. So be aware Tuesday, this goes more rain there, especially heavier in those islands, the Izu Islands and other spots. So Tuesday, this goes still some snow northern Japan, some spots there, and then it calms down, but still like March 5th, some snow in the mountains in Japan. March 8th, does show small systems, some snow there, and then it calms down. But later, March 12th, shows some other systems maybe. So be aware. And then for China, shows those storm systems there, but then later, after that, on March 5th, shows like some snow central China, those areas there, and some rain southeastern China. So this goes Wednesday, some more snow central, kind of central China, especially those mountains further southeast and northernmost Myanmar. So this goes Thursday and to Friday, March 7th. Some rain in Hainan as well, and still that snow like southern China there, the mountains. So Friday, Saturday, March 8th, still some rain in eastern China, some snow there, those mountains. Sunday, Monday, showed like some storms southeastern China. March 10th maybe, and then more stuff in the western Himalayas maybe March 11th. So this goes there, and show March 12th, some more storms in Taiwan, the one in Japan I told you, and some more snow in China, maybe March 13th, central China, more spots there. But be aware, those areas will keep watching. The wind gusts are slightly stronger this front and those storms central China there. This goes into South Korea and Japan. Shows some stronger gusts in South Korea, spots of northern and southern North Korea, and more spots there in Jeju, not other spots in southern Japan, a bit near South Korea. Some stronger gusts Monday, this goes, and still strong later, even in a few spots of Japan there, close to 92 km per gust, in a spot or two, some 73 in other spots in South Korea. Tuesday, this goes, and the European does have some very strong gusts, like central Japan up to 105 Tuesday, the other system 107, mainly in the mountains there. So be careful, because that snow and rain plus those winds might make some dangerous conditions, some low visibility. So be careful. Tuesday, Wednesday, still gusting a few spots further north, but this goes away. And maybe like March 7th, slightly gusty again, some spots central Japan, but nothing that crazy. This goes, and does show some offshore extra tropical cyclones out in the ocean. And March 12th, March 13th, potential some more action. So be aware those areas. There's the GFS too, that front in China as well, and those winds there. And then this goes Sunday to Monday. The GFS doesn't have those as strong as the European, those winds in Japan, but it does have a strong gust or two. But this goes, and then Tuesday it does have a few gusts, but comparing the GFS to the European is like way stronger. So yeah, the icons is quite strong too. So yeah, be aware. Now the GFS has that snow in China, those storms Sunday, Mondays, spots in Japan there. And does that the GFS the worst, like Monday, some spots of ice as well, and snow, the heavy rain. This goes Monday, the storms in China and the snow. This goes, and like does show in Japan Tuesday as well, the other system, but it doesn't have as strong as the European. So yeah, be aware in those areas. The rain accumulation until the 7th from the European does have more spots of coastal Japan, close to 110 millimeters next 5 days, 121 in a few spots. For further south, 110 as well. Does show spots in Tokyo, 63, 103 millimeters. So be aware. There'll be a mix of snow too. In Taiwan, it does show like close to 140 millimeters, 120 when these storms pass by. So be aware. In Taiwan, shows like some rain the southern islands of Japan, a storm or two, nothing crazy. Shows like in southeastern China next 5 days, some 117, 113 millimeters, another spots like 133. So be aware those areas, and this general rain here in storms spots of eastern China, and then the snow. So be aware, some rain in Southeast Asia as well. Vietnam, storm or two Cambodia next 5 days, and heavier in the tropics there in Indonesia 149, and more tropical downpours in those areas. The Philippines still plenty of storms there, some spots 212, some 82, 72 millimeters, so be aware. And there's the excess as well, has some stronger downpours up to 200, Central Sumatra, spots of Indonesia, Malaysia as well, and especially to Western Guinea, it has some very strong ones. So yeah, be aware. Southern India shower too, but more in Sri Lanka, a shower too there in the Maldives, but nothing crazy there. So be aware in those areas. Now further west, today Sunday, March 2nd, does show that system around Turkmenistan, Afghanistan, in those areas, and even Kazakhstan, and some snow, some rain too. So this goes Sunday, moves further east. They're showing to Monday, tomorrow, more snow like northern Pakistan, northernmost India, those areas, the Himalayas. So be careful as well. Tajikistan, northern Afghanistan might be a little bit heavier too. Plus, like Kyrgyzstan or spots of southern Uzbekistan, even spots of Turkmenistan, some snow. And Kazakhstan, so Monday, this goes. Does show a storm or two just south of that snow, and a spot or two of ice as well. So be aware. Still shows that snow by Monday night in Kazakhstan and the Himalayas. This goes there and starts going to China's that second system there after March 5th. So third system. So this goes and that's snowing to central China later, as I showed you. But like March 7th, northern Nepal and Bhutan might have more snow too. So be aware those areas, and then on the west there, does show Tuesday to Wednesday, still in Kazakhstan some snow, but March 6th does have those other waves of snow in Kazakhstan, those areas, and March 7th does show in Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Afghanistan, some snow there, especially March 8th, the Europeans still has some snow, and after March 10th as well, the Western Himalayas. So yeah, be aware in those areas. Now further west, so show like front in Turkey, Monday, some snow in Georgia, Azerbaijan as well. But then the European starts with the storms in Saudi Arabia, Tuesday the 4th. And then this goes, shows some snow in Western Iran Tuesday night actually. Then this goes Wednesday, shows us some scared storms in Jordan, potentially in Iraq, Syria, and in Kuwait as well, some showers, storm or two. Then this goes Wednesday, Saudi Arabia still, storm or two in Iraq, and still some patches of snow and ice in the mountains. So Wednesday, Thursday, the Europeans saw some stronger storms in Iraq. Thursday in Saudi Arabia, this goes there, and Friday spots of Iran there, and Iraq still has some storms. Eventually into Qatar, some showers. March 9th, this goes there, but be aware in those areas. So sometimes the European exaggerates on the storm. So let's see the GFS. So this goes Monday, the front in Turkey there. Be aware, Turkey, Georgia, into Azerbaijan as well, and Armenia. So this goes Monday. They show Tuesday the storm in Saudi Arabia because the GFS doesn't have those lightning emojis. So this blue here might be storms. So it shows it in Iraq as well, some showers, and then in Iran, that snow Wednesday shows as well these storms near Jordan, Syria, some snow there, and in Iran those areas. So this goes still shows some storms by Friday, especially stronger now Friday the 7th, the GFS, because that's low pressure there. And this goes into Saturday, March 8th, still storms in the Ak and the An, and then it kind of goes away. So be aware in those areas. Be aware that this forecast might change still. So nothing is exact. But yeah, be aware those areas. Some rain accumulation from those storms. The European does have some some 65 millimeters, some 74 in a spot or two there, 78 millimeters in Iran, so 109, 98 next 5 days, and like until March 10th. That shows some more as well in Iran, those storms in Iraq, spots of Saudi Arabia too. So be aware these systems. Some winds already shows has slightly stronger gusts southern Iran and Pakistan because of this system there now, and spots of Saudi Arabia slightly gustier, and Qatar and some spots there. It's slightly breezier, but nothing that crazy. So Sunday, Monday shows there in Tibet, the Himalayas, stronger there. So be aware, especially those mountains in China there, and Uzbekistan, slight breeze as well, and spots of few small spots of Tajikistan into Uzbekistan. And then this goes Monday there, western Saudi Arabia, slightly stronger gusts in a few spots, and in the Red Sea there. So BOR still shows in Afghanistan and Pakistan a few spots stronger. So Monday this goes gets even stronger in the Himalayas. Tuesday afternoon, like in the Tibet plateau. Not all of this is the Himalayas, but it does show like all the 141 kilometer per gusts up there. So please stay safe. Northern Nepal a little bit, but most of it is into China. So please stay safe. Those winds, and does show a few other spots there, western China or central Kazakhstan. But by this time, Tuesday afternoon, does show in Saudi Arabia close to 85 km per gust in a few spots in the Red Sea, in Eritrea, Djibouti, and Yemen, slightly stronger too. And then in Iraq in a few spots. So Tuesday, this goes, picks up again Wednesday afternoon in Tibet. So stay safe, a few spots in southeastern China, and yeah, so be aware. Still in Yemen, in some areas slightly stronger, and between the Red Sea there in the Strait. So Wednesday this goes in Iraq because of the storms there. Thursday, so be aware, spots in Saudi Arabia as well, and Yemen still, and still in the Himalayas stronger there, and a few spots in Pakistan, those areas. So Thursday into Friday still shows in Nepal, not Nepal, mainly in China, still some stronger winds there, and even further east into China, and slightly breezier or gustier through Kazakhstan, spots in Turkmenistan, those areas there. So this goes, and I didn't show before this, like Wednesday the 5th, summer winds into Kazakhstan. So this goes maybe like Thursday night to Friday, March 6th, summer winds in eastern Kazakhstan, and especially later Friday the 7th, spots in Kazakhstan there. So this goes, the Europeans some very strong as southern Russia, all the way to Tajikistan and the Himalayas, and especially in Kazakhstan there, March 8th. So be aware, this goes there, and still has like March 10th, northern Kazakhstan, a few spots there, and in Tibet, those areas. So be aware, this goes, and potentially March watch later, like March 12 in eastern China, and spots in Mongolia, Kazakhstan, those areas. So be aware, those areas force potential snowfall amounts near those areas in the west. So does show 5 days until March 7th in Iran. The European has some 45 centimeters of snow in western Iran, those areas there. And wait, just 1 second here. So it does show uh, more spots there to 63 centimeters. The mountains, some more western Iran. So be aware, and it shows a spot or two in Jordan and Syria as well, even to Lebanon a little bit, but it does show in Turkey there. More snow because of that front, some 15, 18 centimeters, some more the north there, in Georgia as well, some 16 centimeters, 9, 5 centimeters. So yeah, be aware those areas in Iran as well. I showed you, of course, and yeah, but further east does have into Afghanistan. There's no happening there, and some more will happen next week. Some 11 centimeters, 26 centimeters, 31, 33 centimeters, spots 239, and sometimes these models can underestimate the amount, especially on high mountain locations. So just be aware, because if the snowstorm is strong, there might be more snow than what I'm showing you here. So shows more there in some spots of southern Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan in a few spots, and yeah, be aware to the western Himalayas there, some 66 centimeters, 48, and northernmost India, and into spots not northern Nepal, especially northern Bhutan in a few spots. Next 5 days into western China there. So yeah, be aware, and especially because this is not a high resolution model, and if there was a high resolution model, it would show more exact snowfall amounts. But yes, so just be aware, in a few spots there might be more. And in Kazakhstan shows some 26 centimeters, some 25 spots, 16, 23 centimeters, because of that those snow clippers down from Russia diving into Kazakhstan there. So be aware, special spots of the mountains, southern Kazakhstan might be heavier. So be aware those areas. I'll just move this here. Sorry for any noises or sounds. So here, so let's see now further east into China. Does show those spots like southeastern China, those mountains. More especially some areas there's some 43 centimeters, 47, other spots in the mountains there, southern southeastern China, and spots there in eastern China, and the European shows all the way to the coast, some snow there. So be aware, some 34, 26 centimeters. The east coast of South Korea is showing more there, some like some 55 centimeters. Central South Korea, some are two into North Korea. So yeah, be aware of that snow. Japan is showing some weird things. It's showing 22 centimeters of snow in Tokyo, which I haven't seen much snow in Tokyo yet doing my videos this winter season, so this might be interesting for them. And show like some 71 centimeters in the mountains and even more, because mountains can accumulate very quickly. So shows in other spots in northern Japan, some more as well. Spots in northernmost Japan, some 12 centimeters, 30 centimeters, and some in southern Japan as well. But yeah, be aware those areas, especially this area central Japan here. There's the GFS too. The GFS has just 5 centimeters in Tokyo, so depending on the model, it might vary there. So has like 5 centimeters there, but in the mountains does have 93 centimeters, 79 in a few spots. So more into southern Japan, a few spots in the mountains, especially eastern South Korea. So be careful, there's snow there, and both for South Korea and Japan. Be careful if it's windy at the same time, some low visibility. So be aware of that snow. And there's the icon too, shows like the icon just 2 centimeters in Tokyo. So I think that the European was a little bit crazy about that. But yeah, be aware, has more in the mountains in those areas, even to northern Japan, some in North Korea as well, especially there on the east. And the icon has in China those spots there as well. Has some until the coast, but not as much as the European. And it does have in Kazakhstan, spots in Iran, into Turkey there, to in the western Himalayas. So be aware those areas, especially the snow and everything. Into Russia does show some systems, Western Russia, Central Russia, like this system here. So Monday to Tuesday, just more fronts with snow in Western Russia. And here shows like Wednesday, a new one, westernmost Russia. This goes Thursday, those waves of snow, southern Russia into Kazakhstan. And then just more waves of snow and some ice into northwestern Russia. So this goes Thursday, Friday, uh, more of this front into like southern Russia, Kazakhstan, spots in western Russia still, and central Russia. So these are March 8th, more snow there, spots of central Russia. And then it shows like this bigger snow system, like this front March 13th and more to watch later. But be aware in those areas, those snow front with snow and everything, and this changes all the time as well. So this goes Sunday, Monday. This is the GFS now. Has like into Monday tomorrow, some snow spots of Russia still, even Moscow, like very little bit, and in a few spots Central Russia, and more phones there later. March 5th still shows some there to Kazakhstan as well. So be aware, March 6th, still southern Russia, in a few spots, March 7th, that snow there, and to Kazakhstan as well, spots a little bit heavier there. And does show March 11th, still central, more waves of snow, western Russia. So yeah, be aware, those areas. And does show like rainfall accumulations, not actually a thing there, because it just snows, but does show that the main path of those snow systems starting in Finland all the way to Kazakhstan. So be aware, parts of western Russia. And yeah, but if you go to precipitation type, there might be some rain on the mix, especially westernmost Russia. So this goes there. You can see some rain as well, like Monday, and then this goes some wet snow, some freezing rain in the middle, and there is some rain too. Tuesday, some snow and rain as well. So yeah, be aware those areas. But snow potential snow accumulation there, you you can see the general trend here starting northwestern Russia, dive down to Kazakhstan. So it shows some 27 centimeters, some 26, a little bit lighter in other spots there, but that shows some 11 centimeters, 10, but 5 days, right in those areas there, like more than 20 centimeters in a few spots, as well as Kazakhstan, like 25 plus. But especially those areas like northwestern most Russia is some 32 centimeters, 28. So yeah, be aware that those areas a little bit of snow central Russia, but I think they're crazy. And we'll talk about eastern Russia now. So be aware. Uh, just for curiosity, let's see what might happen until March 16th. So by that time, already shows a lot more in the Himalayas and southeastern China and some more in Japan as well. But does increase more across central western Russia, especially northwestern Russia there. Does increase a little bit across Western Asia, but not that much. So March 7th was like this, and until the 16th like that. So it does increase in many areas. But that's like 13 days away, and this model changes every single day. So we can't trust that. So beware. There's now for Eastern Russia shows those Pacific systems spinning with snow there. Monday still shows snow in that peninsula, more spots in Eastern Russia, some spots in southeastern Russia too. Some snow this area March 6th shows that Pacific system maybe March 8th. Some heavier snow spots in southeastern Russia. Then this goes and this just keeps going. March 12th, some more snow there, and all the way to March 16th. And the European has something totally crazy, March 16th there near Japan. But that's so far away in time, it will change so many times. But yeah, be aware. There's the GFS too, the lingering snow in eastern Russia. Does have like spots in central Russia, a few spots in Siberia. So there it goes. March 9th, a few spots there. And does have the GFS March 11th further to southeastern Russia because of those systems there. It does have March 14th spots southeastern Russia and central eastern Russia. So yeah, be aware those systems and everything. So there's the snow here. 5 days does show more like that peninsula there, right on the Pacific. Spots of 69 centimeters in a few spots, and does show spots like southeastern Russia, even further north there, some snow. And in terms of accumulation, the GFS is somewhere to central Russia as well, next 5 days. But the European has as well some more in eastern Russia, those spots there, and I don't know why the European is always in inches when I press it. Here, so it shows like some 40 centimeters, especially in the peninsula, a few spots 66 centimeters. So yeah, be aware. And throughout interior spots of Siberia as well, and there's this Arctic snow like the Arctic Ocean there, and into northern Russia. So be aware in those spots, and always, if in all of Asia, just be careful with slippery roads in snowy places and mountains and icy roads as well, and icy surfaces and everything. So be aware. There's some links in the description where you can check the weather warnings, and as you can see here, there are plenty of advisors in those areas, some warnings in China too, and more stuff. So yeah, be aware those areas. in Russia it's still very cold, like some minus 44 still. Those spots, the main cold air mass in central to eastern Russia, some minus 30s, some minus 4s in those areas. Very cold to northern China too. So yeah, stay safe in those areas. And Western Russia's better, some minus 2, spots to minus 10, some minus 10. Southern Russia near Mongolia, some minus 19, some minus 22, spots of minus 10 as well. Northern China, some minus 30 in, some minus 19 spotted in Kazakhstan. So yeah, be aware. And here, so for like Asia, I think it's here, for the outlook does show like those below average temperatures in Russia, some above average in China, this below average in Western Asia too. So this goes there. Does show summer waves like Kazakhstan and Russia below average March 10th, still some above average possibly in other spots. And later the GFS still is some above average in Russia, some below average in China, and some below average Western Russia. But the Europeans, those below average in Russia there now, and spots in Western Asia too. So this goal still is those below average Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, those areas, and spots of China. So this goes, this is some above average later, March 9th into Mongolia, China, that below average further west. Still has some above average like Russia, China, Mongolia, March 15th, and more to watch later. So be aware those areas. And now still shows some very very cold temperatures into like uh, Monday morning in Russia there. Tomorrow some minus 49 to minus 48 degrees Celsius. Those spots central Russia, so very very frigid there. Please stay safe. As some spots the wind chills, the feels like temperatures might be less than minus 55. So please stay safe, or even in those circumstances minus 60 or something. So please stay safe. Very cold in other parts of eastern Russia as well, and central northern Russia. So this goes Sunday, Monday, as still very cold there by Tuesday, but not as extreme, because this cold air mass like kind of moving further east or something, and then shows some minus 4 is in the north. March 5th, but further west into Russia it's better, some minus 7 to minus 16, some minus 5, some minus 11. Just further south, some minus 22. Near Europe is already more mild, some 3 degrees March 5th. This goes there. That cold air still remains northern to eastern Russia. So March 6th, this goes. March 7th shows a little bit of cold air diving down on this side to central Russia, and some on that side as well. Like some minus 30, some minus 39. So yeah, stay safe. Spots southeastern Russia, plenty of negative temperatures as well, and some minus 20s. And easternmost Russia, some minus 22, some minus 24. The peninsula, not there is very cold as well. So Sunday, this goes there, shows like another spots some minus 34, some minus 30, still March 10th, some minus 33 central Russia, even northwestern Russia, kind of cold. Monday, Tuesday, this goes like March 12th, shows this cold air central Russia. This goes and still plenty of cold air. March 14th, so minus 35 in the north, some other spots there. So yeah, be aware that this cold temperatures. And there's some other models too, uh, like the GFS does show those areas like -46 tomorrow Monday, but it doesn't show as cold as the European. But yeah, be aware. The GFS shows a similar thing in those areas, but it still shows by March 5th it's a -44 in a few spots. This is some -45. This goes and still cold later, especially March 10th. The GFS still has some -43, and then this goes there. So yeah, stay safe. There's the icon too, and the icon it can be very extreme sometimes. So tomorrow morning in Russia, the icon is like -55 degrees Celsius. So it's like very crazy. It's a -51. So and the wind chills with that might be like sincerely close to -70 degrees Celsius. That feels like temperatures. So please stay safe. That's just tremendously cold. And then this goes by March 5th. The icon still has some areas of -40 plus, -40 minus, because plus is a part. So yeah, stay safe. Those temperatures further south shows like still some cold temperatures to northern China, spots there, especially in the mountains, the Himalayas, in those areas. But southernmost Asia is hot, especially in India, it's hot, in Cambodia, in a few spots. And Oman, Yemen, some high 20s to 30s. So yeah, beware. So Sunday, this goes there Monday. Northern China, Mongolia, still those negative temperatures. Spots in South Korea too, North Korea, and Japan, mainly the mountains, those negative temperatures, but also 2 degrees in Tokyo, some 7 degrees in other spots. So beware, southern China is warmer there, close to 30, in a few spots in Taiwan as well, and a few spots in the Philippines like 35 degrees, in Hainan close to 36. Then this goes still Monday to Tuesday. During the night, central China colder there, northern Mongolia as well. Spots to -21, so -23. So Monday, Tuesday, some -8, especially northern China to -25 or even less. In the Himalayas, some -35. Tajikistan as well, some -30s in the highest spots. Further southwest, some 2 degrees Tajikistan. But yeah, beware, northern India, some 9 degrees, 13 during the night. In the south, still some 26, small areas 24. Bangladesh, some 16 during the night. Further north, northern Bhutan and Nepal, cold, very cold because of the mountains, and southeastern China a little bit colder during the night. So be aware. March 6th, South Korea, North Korea, colder too. Spots in Japan as well. So be aware. Mongolia, still some colder spots there, and some -19 spots in northern China still. So March 6th, this goes to March 7th. Most of the spots, the Gobi Desert and everything, some slightly negative temperatures. Kyrgyzstan as well, close to -18. Tajikistan in the mountains and everything, and Tibet, very cold because the high elevations. Nepal, and yeah, so be aware. March 8th, this goes March 9th into March 10th, remains similar, but with some days colder in Mongolia, spots in northern China too, western China, March 11th, but it remains very similar. March 12th, maybe northern China, Japan in the mountains, March 13th, some days, but nothing that crazy. So yeah, this goes March 14th, and India remains like close to 40 degrees, spots southern India. This is March 14th, so yeah, be aware those areas. March 13th as well, literally 40 degrees in a few spots there. Stay cool, be careful. And yeah, so this goes, and further west, uh, colder in Turkey, Georgia, Azerbaijan, a few spots in Iran as well because of the mountains and everything. But this does go there. Saudi Arabia during the night, some 5-6 degrees, and other spots 2 degrees in Lebanon. But in Iran, the does show more like the temperatures during the night. Afghanistan as well, spots in Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan, some -24, spots in -25 still. So beware Georgia in a few spots. Monday, this goes during the day, warms up a lot in Oman, especially western Saudi Arabia and southern Pakistan too. So this goes Monday. Uh, During the night into Tuesday in Afghanistan, colder there. Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, -13, -22 in Kazakhstan. Very cold. Most of Kazakhstan under negative temperatures. So be aware southern Russia there in Georgia, in the Caucasus. Most of Turkey too. Central, northern, and eastern Turkey. Armenia and Azerbaijan as well. So this goes, and during the day still warmer spots in United Arab Emirates and Oman and southern west and western Saudi Arabia too. So this goes, and does show like uh, Tajikistan still like some -30s, March 5th spots in Kazakhstan, very cold still. In the top of the Caucasus, is a -20, or in a few spots to -24. So yeah, stay safe. This goes in Turkey, still cold there, in Iran, and a few spots. So March 5th, this goes, and March 6th, still cold in those spots, and like March 6th in the afternoon, southern Saudi Arabia to 37 degrees already. This goes uh, March 7th, as shows still cold in Turkey and Iran, but not as cold as it is now. Still shows in Georgia there, in a few spots. This goes, and kind of more mild later. But yeah, stay safe too. So be aware those areas, be careful those systems and everything, the storms and the snow, and yeah, be aware the extreme cold, of course.